Subject name is Electrical Electronic Measurement, that is EEM. This is the second year subject. Subject code is 22325, and topic of the today's lecture is DC ammeter, that is in which basic of a DC ammeter, multi-range and a universal DC ammeter, and myself DP Sonone from electrical department. Now, as the today's topic of the lecture is, that is a DC ammeter. The construction of a DC ammeter is a PMMC type. That is a working principle of the DC ammeter is based upon the moving of, that it is a permanent magnet moving coil type. That is, it has the basic type of movement. As this type of instrument, the movement is a light, so this type of instrument carries small current. But when we have to read a major large amount of current, it is necessary to be bypass this large amount of current or major part of current through a resistance is known as a shunt resistance. A large amount of current bypass through the shunt resistance, so the amount of current is delivered by the source will be neutralized or minimized to the expected value of connecting shunt resistance. Or by connecting the shunt resistance, we can minimize the current which will be flow through the reading meter or the DC ammeter. Now, referring the figure which is showing this in this slide, that is basic DC ammeter, in which Rm is the internal resistance of the movement of the particular meter. ISH is the current flowing through the shunt resistance, that is shunt current. Im is the full scale deflection current of the movement of the meter, and capital I, that is full scale current of the meter plus shunt current, that is I will be the addition of the current flowing through the shunt resistance and the meter current. Now, since the shunt resistance is in the parallel with the meter, the movement of the voltage drop across the shunt movement must be equal to the meter resistance or the meter. That means the voltage drop across the shunt will be equal to the voltage drop across the meter. The VSH is the voltage drop across the meter and VM is the voltage drop across the meter. As the ISH plus IM will be equal to the capital I, that is the main current flowing through the source, then ISH will be equal to the capital I, that is the main current minus meter current. As VSH is equal to VM, that is voltage drop across the shunt resistance is equal to the voltage drop across the meter. Now VSH is the ISH into RSH will be equal to voltage drop across the meter, that is IM into RM. Now therefore the RSH is equal to IM into RM divided by ISH, that is the RSH, and that will be equal to will be equal to Im into Rm divided by capital I minus Im, and this is the resistance which is required for the particular current flowing through the meter. For the requirement of full scale meter current, we can determine the value of resistance by means of putting the particular value of resistance. We can get the deflection on the meter. And for each required value of full scale meter current, we can determine the value of shunt resistance. Now here is the multi-range ammeter. The multi-range ammeter, the expected value of current can be measured by the multi-range ammeter. That is, its name suggested that it is the multi-range ammeter. The one difference is that the different value of resistances connected through the selector switch means we have to measure the particular amount of current, so that the specific value of resistance we have to be connected by the selector switch. As the figure shown, the different value of resistances, that is R1, R2, R3, R4, are connected in the parallel through the meter movement through the selector switch. Yes, the current range of the DC ammeter may be further extended by the number of shunts connected by the range switch. Such a meter is known as the multi-range ammeter. This is shown in the below figure. Now, in the last slide, there was four resistances was connected, that is R1, R2, R3, R4, and these resistance are connected parallel to the movement of the meter. These resistances are connected a specific switch yes, which is having a low contact resistance and the having high current carrying capacity. The contact of the switch yes is in the series with the low resistance. The make before break type of switch is used for changing the range of the current or the resistance. It protects the meter from the damage, because when it break the particular value of resistance, at that time it make before break the s- particular range of resistance. And if we use the ordinary switch for changing the range of meter, it will be damage the meter. The multi-range ammeter use up to the 50 ampere. While using this type of meter, first use the highest current range and then decrease until the good upscale reading obtained. And due to the using various values of resistances, the cost of this type of meter is increases. Now here is the different type that is the Iron shunt or the universal shunt meter. As the this is the name of one of the scientists which who has invented this type of meter, is known as the Altron the meter shunt meter. The Altron shunt or universal shunt is the highest high resistance shunt used in a galvanometer to increase their range without changing the damping. The circuit is a name after the inventor William E. Altron. The multi-range ammeter that use this technique are more accurate than those using a make before break switch, and also it will be eliminate the possibility of having the meter without shunt, which will be a serious concern in make before break switches. As the schematic diagram or the arrangement of the shunt resistance are connected across the meter or the meter movement. In the universal meter type. The galvanometer increases the range. Highest resistances are connected in across the meter. The range can be increased without damping. By using this technique, more accurate readings can be obtained than that of the make before break type switch. Also, this type of technique eliminate the damage of meter while operating without shunt, which is the main point or the concern about this meter. Now, the selector switch changes the amount of resistance or the voltage drop across the parallel branches are equal when the resistances are all placed across the RM. At that time, the more sensitivity can be obtained. The selector switch changes the amount of resistance in the parallel with the RM or the meter resistance. The voltage drop across the parallel branches is always equal, and when all the resistances are putting across the RM, that is main resistance or the meter resistance, the maximum sensitivity of the ammeter can be reached or the obtained, and the maximum current rating or the rating of the Altron or the universal shunt type meter is 10 ampere. Now the different meter ratings can be obtained, that is M1 is equal to I1 by Im. Now M2 will be I2 by Im, and M3 will be equal to I3 by Im. Now the the type of material that should be used for the joint of the shunt should have the properties, that is the material which were used for the connecting the shunt across the meter should having the properties that are the minimum thermodielectric voltage drop. Therefore, by using this property, there will be a not there will be not any voltage drop occur across the meter or that particular shunt. Now the second requirement for the property of the particular shunt material is solderability. By this property of the shunt material, the different resistances or the different sizes of the resistances and different value of the resistance must be soldered in the minimum change in a value of the resistance. The resistance of different sizes and values must be soldered within the minimum change in value. This is the second requirement of the property of the shunt resistance. Now the precaution should be observed when using the ammeter for the measurement. While using the ammeter for particular measurement or the particular place of measurement, that the precaution should be taken. They never connect the ammeter across the source or the EMF directly, because of its low resistance it would be draw high current and destroy the movement. Also connect the ammeter in series with the load capable or limiting the current. So we have to, if we connect the meter across the source directly at that time, it will be damage the meter because the ammeter having the low resistance. That's why it should be precaution should be taken. The particular shunt is connected across the meter, and then the source or the voltage should be apply to the meter. Observe correct polarity of the meter. The reverse polarity cause the meter to be deflect against the mechanical stopper, which will may damage the pointer. The polar the the meter polarity should be connected properly. If the we reverses the polarity of the meter, or connected reverse polarity of the meter, at that time it will be damaged the mechanical stopper of the meter. It will be damaged the pointer. When using the multi-range meter, first use the highest current range and then decrease the current range until the substantial deflection is obtained. And to increase the accuracy, use of range that will be give the reading as near the possible full scale as the possible. By using the when we are going to use the multi-range meter, at that time we have to use first highest current range, and then after that we have to step by step decrease the current range until the particular value of deflection is obtained. This is the procedure uh, for using the multi-range type of meter. Now here is the extending range of ammeter. For achieving the extension range of ammeter, the higher current value of current measured by the connecting external shunt. The as shown in meter, the meter should be set at the lowest current range, and at that time external shunt should be connected across the particular meter or a DC ammeter, and by doing this we can extend the range of the DC ammeter. The range of the ammeter can be extended to the measure higher values of current by using the external shunts connected to the basic meter movement. Usually the lowest current range is and the figure is shown in this. Note that the range of the basic meter movement cannot be lowered by setting the lower current range. Thank you.